Yo. Welcome to Triple Trouble Troy, y'all. This is Triple Trouble Troy, live from Croatia. And we're doing travel videos if you didn't know this. I'm trying to get the lighting right. And my little lamps all sorted here. Yep, light. All right. Well, this is our second and last broadcast from Croatia. We've been here about 4 weeks. Spending a lot of time in the ocean. The first video I'll show, you'll get to see what's right outside our window. Just a short 2-minute walk and we can jump in the water, and have been doing so every day that we can. I don't know if you can see, I'm looking tan, probably just the lighting. I guess you could tell right here. Whoa, no more farmer Troy. But Croatia's been super lovely. We're in Split. Sing the Banana Split song. Saw that on your channel, Mr. Dandy. Love me a good banana split. But I did buy a new t-shirt, and it's kind of a joke, but you know me. We like the funnies around here. So we are doing travel video. If you've ever seen my show before, when I was in California, I was doing music, making the audio DJ vibe going on Twitch, and now my turntables are in a box in a crate and awaiting their departure confirmation to go to Tokyo, as well am I. Um, Yes, the update on my visa is that all of the info has been submitted to the Japanese government. Thank you very much. That's very appropriate. Love you. All my visa information has been submitted. It was really crazy. We had to translate the marriage certificate, and I was actually married last century, and I find it very dated. It's, husband and wife, of course. And then the official has to note their denomination, their religious affiliation to sanction said marriage, and confirm that we're both eligible to be married. And my job was to type it out in English. My wife's job was to translate, and that's where it got really funky. Sometimes it'd come back like some master and servant type style. Yeah. Anyway, got all of that in to our attorney in Japan, and now it's up to the Japanese government. Fingers crossed. If anybody knows anybody in government, put in a good word for me, because really working my way back to you, babe. So Croatia, yeah. It's interesting because we were in Spain previously, and people there really were masked up. Felt like they were aware of the pandemic. Here in Croatia, it's totally different. You only wear masks. People only wear masks when they go into the pharmacy or the post office. It's super loose in a way. I guess there's only 4 million people here in the whole country. Excuse me. And they spend most of their time outside, as we've spent all of our dining and all of our free time outside. But you kind of wouldn't know unless you read the news that there is something going on in this world. But loving it. We leave Monday. We're headed to Paris, and it will be Fashion Week. So I'm anticipating having to wear some pants. Haven't really put pants on. Can't tell from the stream, but I'm in shorts. And that should be interesting because haven't really had to pay attention to fashion, and be it Fashion Week in Paris, I'm afraid I might have to put on a few more articles of clothing to not stand out like the American that I am. So I'm going to show some videos. That's what we do here. I got five, count them, 5. Ooh, the light's better with that. Hold my hand right there. Okay, 5 videos. Wait, I'll do this. These crazy storm windows. Right there. Yeah. We did have one storm here. You'll get to that soon. But first video is the moment I got here. I dropped the drone and started to fly around. I think that's my new way of checking out what's all around. So you get to see a view of Split right out our window. And it's crazy because... it's crazy. Thanks, Dandy. It's crazy because... I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the whole time I've been here, the only song that's been rattling through my head is Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. And it doesn't really have anything to do with my travel. It doesn't have anything to do that I fucking love The Clash. It has everything to do with the sample you're going to hear in this first video. And has a little bit something to do with Split. Alright, that was a DJ fail. I'll do 10 push-ups during the video. I'm going to play that one more time. All right. Well, forgot to mention we did go to Zalarn. Oh my God, I cannot pronounce anything in Croatian. I just say thank you. But the Zlarn was the summer house. One of Aki's colleagues invited us out. We saw the crazy lightning show out there. That was super uber chill. Little spot. Seems like everybody knew everybody else. There's no cars on the island. I was like, this could be retirement, sure. The most lovely thing about the island was that their neighbor was a fairly older lady, very nicely, and she couldn't reach all of the figs on her fig tree, so she asked us to come by to pick the figs up on the higher branches where she was unable to reach, and we had figs that night. Likewise, her front garden had some rosemary that got put into the dish for dinner. A really cool vibe, as in whatever's available, fish, figs, you pick it, you eat it, and that's called dinner. Nothing too fancy here. When we came in, I asked the taxi driver, I said, what kind of food is Croatia known for? And he said meat and fish and vegetables. And he said they're simple people, but of course I prodded further, and apparently they are famous or known for their meat on a stick. No jokes, Andy. So basically it's a grilled kind of sausage, and then they stuff it in some bread, and there you have it. It was the Croatian local food-age. Okay. So, we're here to see travel videos. We spend a lot of time on the beach, definitely hanging out on the shore. And one thing, about 3 weeks ago, a giant mega yacht popped up on the horizon. And I mean Yega Mega Yo. This mega yacht is titled Yacht A and cost a mere $50 million. Was built in 2017, designed by Philip Stark and owned by a Russian billionaire whose name I will not name because I flew my drone kind of close and I want to make it to see my next birthday. This boat is terrifying. It's like, well, I'll show you, but it's so aggressive looking that you just can't miss it. It's 100 meters in height and has 8 floors, and supposedly the 500 million billion trillion, yes. And so it's 8 floors of yacht, and supposedly the billionaire comes out to Croatia because his wife loves the shore. So you can imagine 8 floors of yacht with like 30 people as servants and only 2 guests. I'm like, I don't know. That might be overkill. I would like to own a yacht, but I don't want to get lost on it. It's got a swimming pool with a retractable roof and a touchscreen interface to control the sails. So yeah, I like sails. Woo. Yo, got Straight Up Kai in chat. Love you, boy. He's in the next room too, but supporting me from Anir. And yo, Nick Cosmatis, good seeing you, man. Love your IG feed lately. Your illustrations are dope. If you guys don't follow Nick Cosmatis on IG, that's his handle over there too. He's been getting ill with the illustration. No alliteration implied. Okay, so talk about the Death Star again. Yes, touchscreen interface, 8 floors, And of course, I just had to get my drone out there and take a look. Yo, check it out.
You and me. 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 You and me.
Yeah, that's it. $500 million. That's what $500 million gets ya. Yo, Nick, was that the same boat you saw? And when were you in Croatia? Tell me. I want to know. All right, so making videos. That's what I do, like dad videos. You can check them out here. BJ Troy, YouTube. I'll be posting them up after all of the previous videos are up there on the YouTube. Damn, camera. There. We started in California, sold our house in the middle of June, drove down south, visited my grandparents in Arizona, my grandma in Utah, back to California, picked up my son, flew to North Carolina, hung out with my sister, my mom, niece and nephew, drove up through DC, through New York, and then got on a plane, flew to Spain, where we hung out with our lovely friend Aline, and we're joined by her son Jake. There in the previous video, you'll see if you look back on Altea race day, we went and saw part of the one stage of La Vuelta a España. Watched them hit the King of the Mountain. That was super dope. And now they've come and they've joined us in Croatia. So next video, they're in on the beach life fun. Jake has since departed, gone back to university in England. Aline leaves today. She's gonna go do a boat sailing class, which is super dope. And the videos continue with more beach life. So this next one is titled Beach Life because it's a beach life. We get to go do this olive oil tasting that was super fascinating. You'll see they made us drink olive oil, which it's actually a thing. People drink olive oil. We learned a bit about the Croatian structures. There's so much rock architecture, buildings, fences, floor. Everything is just chunks of giant rock. It's amazing. I guess very good for thermal. Keeps in the warm, keeps out the heat, all of that stuff. I'll let him tell you, but we got to go check out the Olive Museum and see how they make olive oil and check out their amazing gardens because the place that we visited, Stella, Croatia, makes not only olive oil, but they make essence oils from lavender and other things. So this was just a really nice tour about. Makes me miss my garden. Had to go out and water some plants just to get over it. But this is beach life with a little bit of olive oil life. Check it out.
Welcome you to Stella Croatica. Me personally, I'm from our whole team. I'm not a professional olive oil taster or something. I'm just a local guy who knows a little bit about olive oil. What do you? And I'll tell you what do you need to know. So you can grab it like this, and so you can turn it around in your hand. And what are we doing? We are heating the olive oil inside the cups. Then you let it rest for a couple seconds, then you swallow it, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm open for any suggestions. Now smell it. So is this stronger than the first one, or yeah, a little bit more power? And now you feel the tingles inside your throat. Is it stronger or is it weaker or is it... So the left one was the store-bought olive oil. The right one is our extra virgin olive oil. Yeah, it's tingles. So you really can see the difference. The houses by today's standards and technologies is the best way for thermoregulation. So I can tell you by my personal experience that the stone houses for half-meter thick walls during the winter time when you put the fire on, you don't have to put it on or keep it on whole day. The warm just stay inside. Same as summertime when you don't just you have windows whole day and it's just cooler. He doesn't go inside.
Excellent.
But for the
especially this part is extremely interesting because you can see down there we divided those plants into different islands, into different sections. and each section is actually telling a different story. So you have for the olive tree because it is one of the most important cultures in Croatian history. Actually, olive tree originated here in the ancient Mesopotamia, today it is Middle East, and from there it spread throughout the Mediterranean and became an important part of cultures. So this was the first time actually you could not do everything with your hands. Olive oil inside, so you can grab some of these examples of recipes and maybe
Yo. So that was our olive oil tasting, quite tasty. And Nick, thanks for hanging out, checking out the videos, and sweet dreams. So, Croatia. I don't know what else there is to say. I've been kind of wanting to come here for several years, and I guess it just took selling our house to get ourselves out here. So now we're going to move on to boat life. We did the beach life, we did the olive oil life. Now it's time for the boat life. So we rented a speedboat, which I guess we were lucky to do. This season's been really busy apparently, and all the sailboats and places have been fully booked. We were able to get a speedboat, and our skipper has a very complicated name, so we call him Big D. He was an interesting character. He somehow was really connected to football, English football. His wife had a Real Madrid shirt on, and he seems to be dialed in. Kai and he had some conversations I didn't really understand, went deep. But he was a great skipper, and I think he only has one rule in life. And the one rule he has was he drinks one beer in the morning, and then wine in the afternoon. So we definitely had a great time with Skipper Big D. We'd cruise around, stop. When you got hot, you just jump in the water and swim, and then cruise around some more. So this next video is with Big D. We go to Hvar, which is our second island to visit. I think we've gone to 4 out of the 1,000 islands that are in Croatia, so still a bit to go, but this is island number 2. And Dandy, if you wanna capigen now, it'll work. But I have not enabled emotes over my video because you're supposed to watch them. That's why I make them. Hey, what's a big a deal? Yeah, my biggest fans. I make these videos for my mom and my grandma. My grandma's 80 something and still rocks the YouTube. Grandma Dodie, shout out. She doesn't do the Twitch though, but she likes the YouTubes. So basically, thank you all for watching my travel videos because it keeps me busy, keeps the hands moving, getting some creativity out. I feel a little bit lacking that I don't have my records, and I'm watching this guy named DJ Dandy Tokyo simply kill it. If you aren't following DJ Dandy Tokyo, you should. He's got some new scenes and it's always a good time out there. He's making jokes, getting spicy with it. Definitely can't wait to get to Tokyo and join that train. Hype train. Okay, so now we've got boat life, because it's not a yacht, but it'll have to do. Do. Check it out. Yeah. So yeah, that was Boat Life Part 1. And yeah, no. Sorry if you're feeling jealous. I've gotten over it. Initially, I thought, damn, what am I doing? Nobody can travel. Supposedly, like, only 15% of Americans are traveling internationally this season. 85% are opting for domestic. But then Aki reminded me, we have no choice. This is it. We sold our house, getting the paperwork going to get into Japan, and so nomadic life is the life for me. But yeah, I am happy to share it with you. Hopefully not getting you too jelly over all of this, because it will be nice to have our place back, but until then, just gonna keep you jelly. All right, last boat life, I promise. This one we got to go to the Blu Lagoon. I didn't see Brooke Shields, but I do remember the movie. It was pretty blue. It's incredible that we're in one country and there have been so many different shades of the ocean, and it's crazy clear. All the water is so clear around here. The Adriatic Sea gets my vote for one of my favorite seas. And then also, we'll do Boat Life 2 coming at ya. All right, that was the bluest of the Blu Lagoons. that concludes our Croatia show. Next up, we'll be in Paris, France, Fashion Week, as well as next Tuesday, my wife and I celebrate our 25th anniversary. This episode goes out to you, my love. Oh, she's out having a coffee right now, but I'm sure she can feel the vibes. 25 years, darling. And yeah, I guess that's it. If you guys have any questions about Croatia, for sure let me know. I'll try to give you any travel tips. Otherwise, gonna reset the video. Just got new propellers on my drone because I'm getting very good at crashing as well. So got tune up on the drone. Next, coming at you from Paris, France. Then after that, we're going to the south to Marseille. And then after that, we're going to Lisbon, Portugal. So plenty of new adventures to tune into, y'all. Thank you for checking it out. I love your faces. Peace. You demand, Andy. This is